Hey, what's up, man? It's Friday, and you know what that means. All right. Man, this dog is chirping. Hey, man. Hang on a sec. All right. That should handle it. What's up? I'm Deadhead Patriot. If you don't know, I took over here a few weeks ago. I think I have a little stinger, don't I? Do I? Yeah, since we switched back to port. There you go. Enough about me, though. I'm old hat around here and just came back and took over right as this whole Dogma thing was going on, which is great because I used to follow the Grateful Dead, thus the name Deadhead Patriot, but that shit's kind of fallen off. So now I follow this. And your boy, the metal professor, reposted his interview with Patry Grief. I guess we could check that out real quick. Doesn't go right to the interview. That's pretty neat. I've watched it already. I'm sure if you're a Dogma fan, you've already watched it. Apparently, let's just go right to let's get to the meat of it. We already know. Let's see. Can we see it? Yeah, newest. All right. So that's the newest thing. 9 hours ago. Are you sure? Sort by new. All right. So Metal Professor, I gave him a shout out under my son's account, Juggalo Patriot. I enjoy his videos. He says he's only had 3 interviews. I've really only watched 2. So I just assumed the rest were awesome. What the hell, man? Did I not go right to the yeah, we're in Dogma. They're just throwing ads at me. Brutal. Chat's open. Oh, Chris G says interesting language used by the Australian promoter. Sounds like they want Grace Jane, Alice, and Patry or bust. We can predict how that will turn out. Yeah, I think that's kind of the point of it. That can't happen. It's like, hey, maybe they're just using it as a point of leverage. Like, if you don't get all these ladies back together, then we stand on higher ground to refuse to have you come. And of course, they're not going to be able to get them together, but there's some sort of negotiation, I'm sure, going on. Maybe they can hire 5 Australian girls. Huh? Just license this out like a franchise. I mean, I'm sure they've already got the Chinese girls in the works. So don't doubt for a second that they won't drop some Australian ones on us first. I'm not opposed to it. I'm also not opposed to giving props to the ladies that left the band. I do want to look at whatever project they got coming up. I think it's on here. Metal Hammer UK have picked up on the story. Everybody is saying that the comments are kind of non-existent, or it's kind of stupid that Metal Hammer dropped their coverage of Slipknot just to talk about little old Dogma finally. They deleted everything on Instagram for Rusalka, and that's the new Salka, tiny Rusalka. I don't know why they would do that. Amber and Alice, gear, pics, skill, admiration, all such stuff. Dogma's ex. Let me just portrait by. And like that's pretty poorly worded. Keep it respectful. We always do, right? Nobody's saying anything disrespectful. Seeing the Harrisburg show. Oh, this is a day ago. Tomorrow. So does that mean anybody know if they're the opening band or? Oh, they're the main event, brother. Here, let's look at this. Hoping to check out. So there's a show tonight in Harrisburg. Is that right? Gotta look at their schedule. Let's look at the Dogma tour schedule real quick. I mean, I imagine they keep laying down the same tunes over and over again. They'll get really good. Is that how it works? Practice makes perfect. All right, where's that tour? November 14th. So right now, depending on the yes, they could be hitting the stage any moment there at Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. I believe that's where the candy bar factory is. Hershey. No, that's Hershey, but it's close. And then they're hitting Stroudsburg tomorrow night. So you can hit a double header of Dogma, a double Dogma header. Mini Salka. You like that one better? Mini Salka? New Salka? And then off to Hobart, Indiana. We've looked at this before. This gets really sketchy. I'm not real good on Midwest geography, but I feel like this shit is all over the place. Indiana, Grand Rapids, Michigan, Columbus, Ohio, Cadillac, Michigan, Joliet, Illinois, Ringgold, Wisconsin, Westland, Michigan, and then 3 days later to Australia, where the promoter has already put this up. That's not enough time to train the Australian girls, is it? To Australian ladies to take over? That might be the move. 23rd. How much time they got? Whew, dude. In 9 days, they play their last show in the U.S., and then they're off to Australia. In 12 days, they're going to be in Adelaide. Damn. That's going to be interesting. That's when shit's going to get weird. All right. So they're in Harrisburg right now. I suppose we could look and see if anybody said anything live, but this is cool. Guys, it's happening. This is from Patrick Grief and Avea Music. This dog. I think if there's a link, can I find a link to it? Just open it up like that. I hate Reddit. I'm not usually on Reddit except for like ghost stuff. Let's go in here and see if there's a link to it in the comments. Maybe I'll just go to their Instagram. Jesus, Pete. Get off this. Go to Patry's. All right, well, there's Avea. Yeah, I should just go through these, right? Look at that. So, hey guys, this is Lamia 3. Vakken Lamia. She's the guitar player, yeah, from Avea Music. The one that makes all the faces. Very evocative with her face. Whereas Rusalka didn't move her face at all, which I thought was kind of cool. She'd be like doing that, and then Rusalka just stand there like a statue. What says, if there are new members, they need to be practicing yesterday. Exactly. Not what people bought tickets for, though. I mean, do Australians even know what they're getting at this point? So is Dogma going to Australia with the new lineup? I would imagine they'd have to, or they're going to have to rehearse a new lineup. They can't go to Australia. The promoter will get down to it. It was on the Reddit that they're trying to cancel it. They're trying to get out of it. The promoter. They're like, we're not doing this. Here, let me go down there and find it. And then we'll check out the stuff on. Oh yeah, we got to check out Patry's. What is it? Not Kick. Damn it. What's the other one? I'll check it out. Alice Chiara. Yeah, I got it. Banned from official Dogma Instagram page. Where is the Australian promoter's statement? It is down here. Damn it. There we go. Aussie tour promoter has postponed the shows. I don't see that's very active. There's only 17 comments in that bad boy. So, and he pulled the, hey, we need the original members, or we're not playing. But I don't think. Oh, it's on Twitter right now. The concert, the Harrisburg concert. No way. Let's go check it out. Yeah, I want to check out. No, she's not on Twitter. It's tag on it. Twitch. We have Kick over here. We mess with Kick. We don't mess with Twitch. Twitch be throwing people off. But she's on Twitch. So we can go check out her Twitch channel here in a minute too. Did Did you hear Scared by Grace? I did not. It's her new song. Is it on her Instagram? Let's see. So yeah, this is from Avea Music. I wonder if they're going to get to the part where, from Alice, yeah. I wonder if they're going to talk about forming a new band. Wasn't that? There you go. That's pretty cool. Yeah, she's always making faces. Hey guys, it's on. Yeah, okay, I got it. There we go to Patrice's channel. Why am I not following her? I am following her. Who am I not following? I'm not following Alice. Not cool, man. I barely heard that Ian DeLeo has a brother. Oh, I don't know if that's important or not. All right, there's. Yeah, it's just all the same comments about them not being done. I want to see their new project. Let's go check out her Twitch. Just going to type in Twitch, Patrick Grief. Hey, there it is. That was easy cheesy. Wow. I don't know if we even have an account. Patrick Grief is offline. Oh, that's too bad. We could have chatted or something. That's fine. I want to see previous get downs. No videos found. She delete her videos after she does them. That's weird. Okay. So I guess you can't watch her old stuff. Boo. Wonder if she's on YouTube. I know she is, but I'm just wondering if like anything new. Is it true that Grace will be signing to Napalm Records Austria? I wouldn't know. Grace, I need you to call in. I'm getting confused with everybody's real names and previous members and shit like that. I'm afraid to say it. Like I'm a tad old. Like I know Patrick Grief because of the whole Norwald and I mean, you know, Rusalka. See, she was the first and only, or the first Rusalka, not the only. Will they be doing black metal or hard rock like they did in Dogma? I don't know, man. I hope they do like ghost music, whatever. I hope they do covers. Who gives a shit? We're gonna love it. No matter what it is, we're gonna love it. What's the new stuff from you said somebody had a new song on here. Hold on. Why the silence from the ladies? I don't know. I know, dude. They could totally jump in on this podcast. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see any new stuff from them, but they're acting like they're about to put something out. Grace is from the USA. Yeah, I could kind of tell when they did interviews that Grace was American. It seemed kind of obvious. All right, let's go back to the. Will your new project with the girls be rock metal? You can just wink if it is, LOL. And she winked. Okay. So she's giving people tips or hints. I'm sure it'll be just almost the same as. How much different could it be? It's going to be a Stone Temple Pilots cover band. Oh, man. Yeah, everybody's learning all kinds of new stuff about him in the comments. All right, what else, man? Is there anything new? Banned from official Dogma. Yeah, Ian DeLeo's banning people from social media. Here we go. Iserati. What's this? Oh, I got to go right to, well, shit. Somebody posted a video of Iserati singing songs, and they it's been claimed. That's ass. All right, let's see if there's any recent Dogma concerts. On YouTube. Do like a. Oh, Bloodstock's been releasing stuff. That's cool. I'll have to do a little search while this is playing. Can you hear it? Nope, can't.
Welcome to Dogma Bloodstock!
We're playing this shit. Love yelling corn out loud at a concert. Who used that? Stupid AI video. Little nun band drama. They just upload it over and over again. Ooh, 5 hours ago. Came back yesterday. Well. Come back to the yeah, that's true. If you're born in some countries when your parents are military, they'll give you a dual citizenship. Sometimes. Or English is good. I don't know. I've known a lot of part of the job. You know, if you want to be like a session musician, I imagine your English is going to be on point. And then if you have to just be an Italian, what do you mind? I'm having fun now. Sitting on wires and shit. Oh, microphone works. Less backpack. I can go. What do I think of the new realistic scene? I mean, penciling in, is that challenging? I sing this stuff in my car all the time. You're gonna mess it up. You guys are trying to sing it on a stage. Yeah, I'm sure she's probably, she's a pro. She's probably stepping in there and get more. Making it hurt. What it can do. This on her clothes on Peacock. I am not buying clothes from these ladies. And if they make money off of it and you got that kind of pair of clothes, then by all means, you get to make money off of it. You need to strike while the iron is hot, man. Put them on here right now and throw me $20. I would pull out my PayPal and just put them with $20. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I enjoy the drama. Everybody in the chat knows about That's just for fun. First thing I would ask would be like, what's your opinion of what's going on there? Are we pro Nixie? Are we anti Nixie? Hey, let's do the 13th. Oh, this is yesterday. Wow. How many times do you think they rehearsed before the next show? Like, how many iterations do they have to go through? So it's like I have it. I'm not saying whether I like it or I don't. I'm just saying, eventually she's going to become what she is in the band, and she's going to be a different band. Every time they kick a lead singer out, we're going to experience a new artist. Hopefully, hopefully the legacy of Ian DeLeo will be that he exposes a whole lot of great artists to a wider audience and to the terrible shit that management can get up to, so that they'll take control of their own careers and build an audience off of what they're doing here. Hopefully, how about that? That pretty positive, man. Would you attend the concerts of the day? Absolutely. I paid $31 to see Nixie. That's it. I got to see Abrahel as well because they had a rhythm section, and that's awesome. So that $31 is a 2-for-1. It's $15.50 a piece. I got to see oh man, what's the name of the band that opened for him? Frail was awesome. That's still the same $31. So yeah, I'm paying for experiences, man. I knew when I was going in that this might be a whole different group of people. I was going to see a show. And they should just put a disclaimer on there that that they could just change the actors at any time. Oh no, I wouldn't do a new record. With AI and everything now, it wouldn't matter. I could do a new record right now. I could make a Dogma record right now. I mean, haven't I? The intro, Dogma Talk. How long are their shows? About 50 minutes, depending on if they throw in some solos. Apparently, they've been adding in some solo time to cover up for some of the technical glitches. I saw a few ladies. The ratio is well off. I brought my daughter. So yeah, no, it's not. I think people have figured out that women did not write this music. It's not very women empowering. But it's just unfortunate the people that are in it are very good musicians, and I'm sure nice people for the most part. So that's what we're in it for. The new interview is coming up soon. Yeah, no, they have lots of access to do lots of interviews. I hope they go on Metal Professor more. I'd like them to come on here if they so choose. That'd be fun. There's a link in the chat, and I think we still use jointheshow.us, that link on here, but I put a link at the top of the chat. If they came on and said, "Give me the link," I'd be like, "It's at the top of the chat." I could put it in anytime. No problem. But yeah, not a lot of ladies there. It's kind of a sausage party, I get. But that's how metal is too, man. Like Mrs. Patriot don't want to be going to Grandma Patriot, don't want to be going to stuff. It's hard, man. You need a chair. It's too loud. I go to Ghost concerts and do VIP just because I can get a seat and go in go and sit in it early. I try and get as close as I can, but I can't be in the pit, man. I wore the Mac contacts when I stood in front of Nixie. We were glaring at each other. Oh, nice. So you had like contacts like hers. That must be fun for her. Look into the crowd and see somebody. Bro, she got right up in my boy's face, and he was on 100 milligrams of THC, and I think she took part of his soul. No lie. I mean, 100 milligrams is a lot, but it ain't supposed to hit like that. And I think it wasn't until after she just walked completely off the stage, off to the side, and just walked right up to him, of all people. I hear no people talk about the identities of the new Dogma ladies. Now, that's bullshit. Oops, hit send prematurely. All good. I figured it out. No. You just can't do it on the Reddit. They have a preloaded like ethos that they don't talk about the identities of the current members. We can talk about it all we want. Patricia Flores, Pato Flores on social media is Nixie. I can't remember Abrahel's name. It's really short though. I did find her. I saw her playing some other stuff, some drums. I was like, it's got to be her. Would you buy the CD from Dogma if it was revoiced by this new singer? That would be dope if they just like re-recorded it over and over. So you could just buy it at the show. Like, I haven't bought it. I just listened to it on the Musi app. But I mean, yeah, if I was going to buy it at a show, that would be kind of dope to have it currently recorded by the current actresses and musicians playing the roles. Alicia Zapata. That's right. Yeah, she's also like South American Mexican. Okay, yeah. So yeah, it's cool, man. Like, I really think that, like, yeah, them coming out of like all the different countries is dope. You keep that going. Oh, that's right. That's right. She was the one dating one of the Rabaquino brothers. God, I said something. See, I said something about that in the on the Reddit. All I said was someone in the chat said there was some sort of romantic relationship, or yeah, and I mistakenly said that it was Ms. Flores, and everybody started correcting me. I was like, I didn't say it was or it wasn't. It just opened up my mind to the fact that some of these folks like Alicia might be uh, involved in some other way. That's all I was trying to say. Yeah, she is short. Yeah. Ian DeLeo's dating Nixie. I don't think so, dude. Everybody was real fucked up about that. That I even intimated that she would date a dude. I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? I was like, oh, my bad. Like, it didn't change my opinion of her. She's a great musician. I like watching her stuff outside of Dogma. Some of her covers are pretty cool. And yeah, just the stuff in Dogma is dope. The whole crab style, crab core and shit like that. She's got a real connection with the audience. I just kind of figured this stuff was kind of cartoonish. You know, like, I just figured it was all a joke and they were in on it. I didn't know it was such a shit show at first. I started to realize it was a shit show when I read it, but I like when you first hear the music and read the words, you're like, are we really singing about kneeling on corn and busting a nut over it? Like, what is happening, man? It's absurd. I think that one of the songs even has the word absurd in it, and the way whoever voiced it, absurd. I was like, love it. Sinners of Dallas, new lines from the new Lilith. Say what now? We got new lines. Is she throwing new words in? Oh, someone started singing there. You know something I haven't considered? When the sound was all jacked up at the Las Vegas show, they were struggling with wires and shit like that. There, of course, is a sound person or somebody like back that they can look at, right? So I assume there's somebody like, I don't know if you've ever heard this story, but people that go to see the Blue Man Group, if you look around, there's a guy who's actually directing them what to do. And he's at the back of the room. You shouldn't notice him. So there might be somebody back there helping her. It's all blasphemy. Yes, it is all blasphemy. The songs are all about having relations with priests and angels and saints. Yep, birthing the Antichrist, all that stuff. All very blasphemous, just like Ghost or Kiss or ICP or yeah, anybody that puts on makeup and then sings about the spooky things that that nobody wants to talk about. It's very cool. Very Scooby-Doo. I mean, come on, man, Scooby-Doo. If Scooby-Doo meets Dogma, bro, you wouldn't watch that? That'd be the shit. Sound engineers. I don't know what you mean. Oh, the people in the back. Yes. Exactly. Yeah, the sound engineers. I think Ian DeLeo must be the sound engineer. But also you could, from back there, you can I don't know, yeah, just kind of direct the show like a director. Alvaro Rabaquino is there too. So that might be the little dude. All right. So in the video where they're coming in for that meet and greet in Anaheim, there was a little dude carrying some bags and stuff, carrying some gear and shit. And I saw that dude, and I saw DeLeo in that entourage too. So yeah, he might have been the dude that was up front trying to fix the wires. It was a shit show. It was a nightmare. I wish I could have picked my camera up and really shown what was going on, but they would have tossed my ass. He comes out in a hooded vest. He plays the Dark Messiah in concert. There was no Dark Messiah that came out during my my experience in Las Vegas. And shit was just, it was a nightmare. So the Rabaquinos are traveling with them too, huh? That's hot. What a circus. This is so cool, man. Yeah, this girl be leaving her water bottles laying everywhere, man. All tall and bald. Shit. I don't know who was around then. It comes out here tall and bald. Man. Maybe we're lucky because they're too dumb to like look and see if there's a live stream of the show that they were like having such a struggle with. And I had my phone on my belt and it's the same color as my shirt. So they missed it, but they could have come over and beat my ass. I'm sure there's some unscrupulous people if they want to be. It's Las Vegas, though. I live here, so worst thing that can happen, you get tossed out and never get to come back in again. Just be like, oh man, I didn't know it was on, bro. Except it's clearly a live stream. Song is the best. Yeah, they hide. I imagine they were out. I imagine they were out at the concerts. I mean, they got to be because they were looking for cameras. They had flashlights and shit. They were like, no, 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 no. Yeah, I got it. Ian DeLeo. I'm sure he was there too. I knew who most of these people were before the show. Before the show, IDL. We knew who Ian DeLeo was. I didn't know what he looked like though. I didn't Google his face. I didn't want to know. That would have scared shit out of me if I'd have seen those people and been like, oh God, they're gonna kill me. Did I meet them? I didn't do the meet and greet. For me, all right. So check this out. For the the tickets for $31, the meet and greet was $99, right? So there's a 3-to-1 ratio. Now, I paid $50 to go see ICP. The VIP meet and greet was $150. But with the VIP meet and greet, I got to participate in the Fago Armageddon. Fortunately, or unfortunately for some people, Fago Armageddon is where you get up on stage and you get to throw Fago. They only let like 6 of us up there, and I was like one of the first 6. So up I went, and I got to throw Fago on the audience. I wrecked part of the Brooklyn Bowl. I apologize if if anything got fucked up because of the soda. I can't control those things. You know what I mean? I did my best, but some people thought they were hiding on the right hand side. I thought they were fair game, but it was hitting stuff they didn't want to get soda on. But what I'm saying is, not a good bargain for a Dogma meet and greet to meet the new ladies. It was only if all 5 of them had been there, I think I would have pulled the trigger on a meet and greet. But after they dumped the 3, I was like, man, Nixie, $100 to meet Nixie, maybe, but no, I couldn't do it. I couldn't swing it. I wanted to go to Hackamania, and that turned out to be $99, which is exactly what my meet and greet would have cost. So perfect. Good morning from the UK. Hey man, I think Lamia's guitar was purchased from Temu. It goes out of tune quite often. Oh, that fancy one. They got Schecters. I've heard Schecters aren't great. Hello, good night from here from the USA. Right on, man. Good night. Yeah, I'm not a real technical person with the instruments, but it's weird that the new Lamia brought her own rig, and then they also have these 2 sort of matching Schecters, and they switched Nixie over to a Schecter bass, even though she's branded with that one that starts with a W that I can never remember the fucking name of. Schecters. They all have Schecters. The little one, as they said, somebody said it's a Les Paul knockoff. Let's see if we see it. God damn it. Hand left, my guy. Yeah, next time left. Let's go back. Just a little bit. Let's see if we see it. Watch me playing the fucking Schecter. Oh, there it is. All right, there we go. Ha ha. Don't know what that is, man. That could be a Schecter too, and it's just got a different looking plate, but this is obviously her lucky guitar. She usually played this one the most. You say that goes out of tune, huh? Dogma has not toured Canada. You know what's funny? Canada has some very strict laws on felons and what they consider a felon. So, like, if you've ever had a DUI in the United States, you can't go to Canada unless you register as a felon. That's why our former vice president that just passed away, Dick Cheney, couldn't go to Canada. Warwick. Yes, sir. Thank you. Warwick. She used to play a Warwick. Now she's on a Schecter. Everybody's playing Schecters now. I don't know what this is. This might be. I don't know how to identify it. Maybe from the neck. It's all custom. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, she showed up with this one at the first Las Vegas show. So maybe that was part of the negotiations. She says, I gotta bring this bad boy. It's my dad's guitar or some shit. I think it's old. We already watched this. This is from the 5th, so I'm sure we already watched this. Was there anything new? Let's go back to the Bakken. So there's the Warwick. Big old tree-looking thing. Schecter was used and is used by Nikki Sixx. Whoops. I get worried about it. Yeah, you play these videos sometimes, there's a booby on there, and it's like, well, this video didn't get pulled, and this current video is, yeah, I know who Nikki Sixx is. We all knew who Nikki Sixx is. But, so maybe they hooked up with Nikki. Maybe that's how they're getting around. I always liked how Lamia 2 sang along too. I wish they would have put microphones in front of the other ladies. Like when I go to a Ghost concert, everybody's got a microphone. It would be helpful because then you wouldn't need to lean on the backing track so much. And some of the stuff just is doubled vocals. You can tell, or it's a call and response type thing that doesn't get done correctly. If they just had another mic or two, I don't know, man. What the hell do I know? Sorry, yeah, Bloodstock. I said Vakken. Yeah, Bloodstock. My first peek from Bloodstock. It just came out. Damn it! I wanted to pause it right there. Cowbell? Sick. Yeah, man, it stinks. It will probably never see the original lineup. But I mean, back maybe one day. Who gives a shit, right? Like they're fucking some kind of OG classic band and shit. But we all got invested, right? We all were like, that's our, that's our Nixie, that's our Rusalka, that's our Lamia, all that shit, and then it just got all taken away from us, and we're all fucked up about it. So now they got to form a new band, and they got to come on here, and they got to promote that shit, and I'm here for it. It'll be fun. Whatever. They don't need to come on here. It's a bunch of, but I don't know. Follow the Reddit. They, people repost stuff like old Metal Professor there. You want to watch the Metal Professor interview? Let's do it. Can we see it? Put a link in here. See, man, I don't like Reddit sometimes because I don't know where the damn link is. I know. I'll just go to here, Metal Professor. Yeah, I think one of his videos was about Dogma, and one was interviewing Patry. I got to get on the gas, man. I got to get some arms like this dude. I need to talk to him about arms. What is this? Oh, Dogma. Lilith speaks. No, where's the interview with Patry? Here it goes. Patry Grief. The Lilith interview was just.
Can I say bad words because I'm a cursing person?
Yeah, please.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Say whatever the you want.
Awesome. So yeah, nobody cares. Marodeo.
Okay.
It's Wizard of Oz, but in.
So I think he said in the comments that he's not said anything about Ian DeLeo. No, he hasn't. Right? Isn't that wild? Is Grace's voice average? Yeah, I'm not sure. Some of the mixes on some of those concerts, like, are ass sometimes. You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, you heard how loud that cowbell was. Where in the hell was the cowbell? I didn't even see it on the drum kit, but that some bitch would dook dook. So, who knows? I purchased a CD about a year ago and followed the previous USA tour on YouTube. I've watched most of the South American and European full shows on YouTube. Bach in Germany was one of the best, right? Yeah. The one on Kiss FM in Brazil is really good too. The sound on that is amazing. And they have nice little breaks in there. You get good. There's no close-ups. It's just one long shot, but Leonidas Del Rock was the best. Yeah, they've had some bangers. They could do it again. I think that she was wearing this mask, though. He said that she was just getting over, cold or whatever. I think she was wearing it to try and cover up her face, because you can clearly tell from that makeup who they are. If you're not, somebody obviously like Metal Professor. Fucking was cute, but it was not the best.
In Spanish, like the name.
Hey everybody, I'm Wayne, your Metal Professor. First, thank you so much for checking out this video from the millions of others you could have chosen.
Thank you.
It was my unbridled pleasure to catch up with Patry Grief and her band Pirate Queen at Epic Fest in Roskilde, which I'm probably mispronouncing, Denmark, in April of this year, 2025. Pirate Queen have one album out so far, Ghosts, with 2 singles, Pirates from the Sea and the title cut. It's heavy, it's catchy, it's exceedingly well played, it's all well worth your time and your energy and your money as far as that goes. At the end of a long...
I don't love it. I've tried. I want to like pirate metal, but it's something off in that band that I just can't get down with. Yeah, the Kiss FM Live was excellent. Thank you, Anthony Taylor. Yeah, those guys did a good job. It's funny too when they introduce it, Dogma. And I'm like, that's what I'm gonna call them from now on. Like when I talk about Ghost, I heard an interview in Swedish where they called him Tobias Forga, because that's his name in Swedish. So I don't call him Tobias Forge anymore. I call him Tobias Forga. Is there a full Leonidas show? I've only seen individual song videos. Not sure. Metal Professor needs to interview Grace. Dude, they all need to talk to him. Forget me. I'm a scrub. It would be sweet if they came on here, hooked up, said hi, and promoted anything they do. But I think they really need to talk to Metal Professor, or both. They could all come on here. We have an open link. So
arduous, metal-filled day of bursting eardrums and making heads explode. Patry was kind enough to sit down with me for nearly an hour actually.
How long?
And we talked about all kinds of
45
things.
minutes.
Oh, this
Write it
interview, we talked so long. This video is just part one
Oh,
of
geez.
2. The interview will be continued. So enjoy this, then come back for the sequel.
little
Mostly,
bit
we
of it.
didn't talk about the standard interview thing.
Hey,
The word.
Yeah, I mean, that actually means a lot because I think culturally, now we are taking a little bit more space. It's truly great, and it shows that people are way more accepting than before. Because I remember when you first started looking for female role models, and you check Joan Jett, and she says that everything that happened to her and how they treated her, and now it's way different. It's more like people are way more accepting towards metal bands with female members or all female members, which is great. Also, at some point, I hope it is like completely irrelevant to anybody. What I mean is, when it gets to the point in which nobody cares if you're man or woman, and they only care that you play good, that moment will be the best one. Like, okay, no one really cares. We don't have to break anything. We don't have to make noise to make a spot for us on stage. Because one of the things I hate as someone who
there you go. Leondas del Rock, 2025. Liliana Alicante. What the hell is this? Spain? Man, they have their dance flying. We made Abrahel run all the way around. She didn't even mimic that, the Welcome to Hell. Good luck in finding it. What do you mean? I found it easily. Patri definitely has a certain look. All these ladies have a certain look. When you see them without makeup, you're like, or whatever, without this stuff on, you're like, man, they are very, very beautiful ladies. It's cool, man. Like, yeah, they're all good looking. They all can like play music really good. It's just terrible that like AI is just gonna put all the good looking musicians out of business. These ladies are the last of the last, man. They it's the last real thing we're ever gonna have, y'all. If they're not writing it, then it's AI, because the next DeLeo production is definitely gonna be some AI shit. I'm telling you, I'm already making Dogma songs. So they're playing clips from Spain. That show's worth it. Yeah, I got it right here. It's all good. Yeah, y'all can go watch this on your own. I'm gonna be out of here. I am the host of the PAA podcast too, so y'all can watch that tomorrow night if you're so inclined. But yeah, let's get out of here. Keep an eye on the Reddit yourselves, and I'll see you guys here next week. How about that?